Buongiorno signora, il nostro gruppo presenterà di Luca.
What's wrong with you, stupido?
You do it now. Just say the thing.
What's wrong with you, stupido?
The story about two sea monster boys named Luca
Someone got lucky today.
and Alberto. Out of curiosity, they went to a human town named Portorosso.
Torosso.
Porto Rosso.
They went through so many ups and downs that even hurt their friendship.
Don't hurt us!
See? I knew this would
Sea
happen.
monster!
What's so special about the film is its authenticity.
By the state of mind.
The production team themselves went for research in Town. The people make their laundry, kids having watermelon and people having espresso.
Espresso!
Those who haven't watched Luca yet, you need to watch yourself. How realistic is the environment of Italy in the film?
We underdogs have to look out for each other.
What's under the dogs?
This is my dad.
What do you think he kills with those?
Anything that swims.
As you can see, the animation looks so real. Spaghetti boiling, the movement and the soft gestures look so realistic.
There's a million things you think you can't do. All you need is a chance to try.
That I let my friends explain to you the process of this one amazing animation film that won many awards and even nominated for Oscar.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning to my lecturer. First of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Nazrul Naim bin Nazri and my metric is 278784. Now, I will talk about my point, that is pre-production. Pre-production is the phase of developing ideas and further planning before the production process. In the sense of a direct action film, this is period before shooting begins. In the sense of animation, it is a period before real animation occurs. There are several divisions in the pre-production that is making the Luca films by Simon Stephenson. Among them are storyboard, character design, and animatic. Firstly, storyboard is the sequence of images used to help visualize animation and communicate ideas clearly. For example, Lucasfilm. This is often the first opportunity for others to experience a real impression of this animation before entering the production stage. An experienced filmmaker will be able to visualize this movement and feel the overall animation pace. Often storyboards include notes to describe the frame in more detail, such as mood and lighting, also camera movement. So this is the example for the storyboard. Next, we go to character design. Character design involves the development of appearance and character features in animation. For example, Lucasfilm used a model and expression sheet produced to help animator consistent with the appearance of the character, that is Lucas character. Simplicity is a general rule that need to be remembered when developing character. The more complex the character, the more difficult to repeat repeatedly. And the lastly is animatic. Animatic is a storyboard movement version consisting of individual frames taken from storyboards and is often accompanied by audio such as dialogue, sound effects, and music. For example, Lucasfilm used animatic techniques to improve their characters. So this is example of how to make a animatic of the character in Lucasfilm.
Alright, thank you, Nas. Before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Aina Fatihah binti Mazlan, and today I will present the production process. Okay, the first one is modeling. Modeling is a process of producing a three-dimensional representation of any object. Modeling occurs in the early stage of a film production. All the characters and others such as prop and environment in animation must be in 3D models. Modeling usually in flat gray color. Okay, next we go to the texturing. Texturing will be done after modeling, where used to improve the look of 3D models, such as creating the look of Luca to make it more appealing. Texture artists are responsible for applying color and surface attribute to 3D objects. Texturing, providing stunning details to the characters so that the character become more realistic. For example, in Luca, sea monsters have kind of bluish and purplish skin, flat feet and large and inquisitive eyes. When not in contact with water, they lose their true appearance and look like human. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Next, I will continue the production process in Luca movie, which lightning. The effect and lighting had to figure out how to convert water surface into desired shape. They wanted to create a more illustrative picture that brought down to the building layer of steady water loop. The effect and lighting team developed a technique that would allow artists to control the detail in a reflection, allowing for a simpler and more stylish look. For Luca, the water above the surface was so stylish, filmmaker ultimately created a look that Pixar had never done before. The effect team had to first find the look of the ocean and then decide how to push the stylization of the water when it iterated with character and with splash. The lighting team tackled the look of the reflection on the surface of the water as well. Next is voiceover. Voiceover is the most significant part in animation once the characters are shorted. However, the voice case of Luca has to record at their home due to COVID-19. Except for Jacob Temley, who record most of his audio in a studio. The rest of the cast has to set up their own home studio. They are using a closet, microphone and an iPad. Other than that, no special equipment and no industry secret. Just a simple setup was enough to get the job done. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, hi, my name is Fatina Hazwani binti Mustafa, my metric number 271150. Next, I will be presenting the post-production, which is the final product. My presentation is more toward the application that they use in order to produce their animation. First, rendering. According to Luca Effect Supervisor, they use RenderMan software produced by Pixar Animation Studio to render out the 3D animated film. Here is an example of rendering process. Next, editing software. Luca animation style inspired by 2D concept art into 3D on screen. In an effort to make the character more artistic and illustration-wide, Pixar used a software package called Houdini to edit the visual effect of this animation. For example, the water effect in this scene. Sound design. According to Luca producer, the director himself expertly blend 50 to 60 pop music with opera, also using graphic EQ to get the simplified elegant sound that they desired. Final product. Luca is produced by a collaboration of Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animation Studios.
Ti fidare d'un bacio a mezzanotte, se c'è la luna non ti fidare, perché la luna a mezzanotte riesce sempre a farti innamorare. Non ti fidare di stelle e galeotte che invitano a volersi amare. Mezzanotte per...
According to the director, Enrico Casarosa, the title is based on his friendship with his childhood friend, Alberto Suarez. However, he ended up choosing Luca over his own name since it is simple, and pronounced well in America. That's all from me. Thank you.